channel. This is Megan from Glimpse Within. I am just going to do a flip through of my very first bullet journal, January through April. I actually started it in April, but I wanted to collect memories and scrapbook for January, February, and March, and also practice my bullet journaling skills. So I didn't use it for weekly spreads or anything like that, but I did use it for a monthly cover sheet and just scrapbook memories. So as you can tell, it's already very thick. I have done a lot of art journaling in it as well, and I just wanted to show kind of a first time try look at my first attempts, which are really not that great. So before I even got my bullet journal, I was really excited about the possibility of bullet journaling, and so I didn't even have a notebook yet, but I started to do things that I thought I would paste in. So even though these aren't terrible, I just wanted to show like a first time bullet journal attempt at making it look pretty. So these are some little embellishments that I did that I ended up not using because I didn't think they were good enough to put in my real bullet journal when I actually got it. But they're just practice things. So I only had like a Sharpie and some watercolors and different things like that. But like I said, it was my first attempt and I didn't actually put them in my real bullet journal. But I just wanted to show you that it's okay if at first it's not perfect. You will learn and get better at it with time. So those are my first attempts at bullet journaling. And now I will show you what I actually ended up putting in my bullet journal once I got it. Alright, so this is my bullet journal. I like the Minimalism Art brand. It is a little bit smaller, like I said, so I think I'm going to try a bigger one next time. This is my welcome page. I just did some faux calligraphy with a watercolor background and put some little gold specks to look like stars. These are my overall goals for 2018. So even though I started this in April, I wanted to go back and make goals for the year. So I am in grad school, so I made a separate site for school and then for personal. And then it was spring when I started this, so I just did a little springtime spread over here with a bike and a bird and a hot air balloon and a little nest. And then this is a little printout of a painting that I did, Love You to the Moon. Later on you'll see the original in here. It's about the size of a page. And then this is a January monthly spread that I did, Fly Me to the Moon. It was my first one that I actually put in here, and I really liked the way it turned out. I just kind of wanted to do a lunar theme. And then here's just another little bit of that lunar theme coming and carrying into the next page. Moon of my life, my sun and my stars. Love that quote. And then I just put some little scrapbook pictures. I actually just print them out at Walgreens in a collage style photo for Happy New Year. And then it was really snowy. Those are my little dogs. Here's the little art journal spread that I did for January with that lunar theme. It's only a phase. Just did a little cityscape and then some starry skies. And here I accidentally left this page blank, so I came back later and decided to make bullet journal goals for it. I really want to make stickers to put in my Etsy shop. So these are my goals that I have to make before I can buy the sticker machine, cutting machine. So yeah, that's my goals. Here is February. I did a little bit of a mountain theme with watercolors, some trees and branches. I lost my uncle to suicide, and so I like to spread awareness about that. I was really close to him, and I just wrote a little note to him in here to remember that loss. And then another little watercolor cutout. And my little dog Lily, she got a new haircut. Before this she looked a lot more like Einstein, so Valentine's Day. It's kind of hard to carry in that foresty theme with this, so it looks a little random. And then it was our 1 year anniversary in January, but I forgot to put it in there, so I just put it in February. And then March, I did this succulent theme with some cactus stickers, and little succulent watercolors that I painted, and a picture of my fiance and my dog Melly. And then we had a date night, so carrying in that succulent theme, I just put a printout of a selfie I took for our date night in March that I remember it was really fun, and then some quotes that I really like. Write your own story. This is the main reason why I decided to start doing a bullet journal. I really wanted to take the reins of my own life and get the pen and write my own story, and bullet journaling is the perfect way to do that, I think. Here is the first month that I actually started using this. So I actually painted this flower portrait from a YouTube tutorial I can link in the description. It was really easy to follow. And then on the right, I just put important dates with some other rose watercolors that I printed out. April goals. I really think it's important to put your goals for each month. This is something that I really love doing in April, and I'm doing for May also. It kind of helps you have an overview of the whole month and what you hope to accomplish, and it puts things into perspective and smaller steps that you can plan throughout your weekly spreads. So I just have a little watercolor butterfly that I did. Then it was Easter. We went to brunch, and it was really fun, so I just pasted in some pictures of those selfies and this little painting that I did of a little Easter basket with some daffodils. And then this is my first weekly spread that I actually use for to-do lists and things like that. So on the left it just has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on the right it has this watercolor painting that I did. Actually put this painting onto a mug and sold it in my Etsy shop. It is sold out, but I have other mugs coming that I have made with paintings of mine. And spring has sprung, spring has sprung. One of my favorite quotes, and I really love spring. It's my favorite season. Everything's blooming after it's been dark and dreary and cold. Me and my fiance, we went up to Traverse City in Michigan, and we did a lot of fun wedding stuff. So we're getting married there in September. So we did taste testing for food. We went and got our oracle cards read because I love doing that kind of fun stuff. We went shopping and just had a really good time. We had the best view from our hotel room. It was beautiful. I woke up to the sunrise one morning and took this little picture and pasted it in. And then on the way back, we actually had to get our Jeep towed because something went wrong with it. So that was a little bit of a interesting adventure, and I wanted to put it in there as well. And then this is that original painting I did, Love You to the Moon, that's available on my Etsy shop as well. And then here is another weekly spread. I am going to turn all of these into sticker sets. All these little watercolors that you see in drawings on my spreads, hopefully by the end of the month. Here's the beginning of another weekly spread. Just have a little bit of a bohemian dream catcher on the side. I love this gold poster board paper. Actually use it for my May spread as well. Here's the end of that week with more bohemian style things that I want to turn into stickers. There's another week with some lunar theme carrying over. Even though April is really springy and I started out with a really floral theme, I'm just in love with the bohemian style of the moon and stars and all this kind of stuff that I have in these spreads. So I tend to start with a spread theme and then kind of change it up as I go throughout the month, depending on how I'm feeling. Here's the tail end of that week with some more paintings that I did on the right here. Here is the last week of April with some little crystal paintings that I did. And on the right, I have April reflections, just everything about April that is memorable and that I want to carry with me. Shine bright like a diamond, just my little quote at the bottom there. And then I got my Starry Gold watercolors and I just tested them out here. Can link those in the description as well. I just got them on Amazon. And I did a little painting on the right. It's the little things with a feather. And how I did this was I just took washi tape and put it here, and then you paint over it, and then when you're done and it's dry, you take it off to get that effect. Here is a bunch of washi tape I got. All of it from here and all the way down here to this red is one sticker set that I got on Amazon. And yeah, it's really fun. I just wanted to have a page where I could flip back to a page and say, okay, what washi tape do I have and what should I use for this spread? Where it's kind of all jumbled if it's just in my storage box. And then gratitude. I really like the idea of gratitude journaling, so I wanted to incorporate that with my month. So I painted a flower. And then what I did is I wrote what I was grateful for in the petals. And I just put this quote over here, start each day with a grateful heart, with some washi tape. I was really obsessed with my new washi tape set that I got, so I put a lot. And then here on the right, I was just practicing my brush lettering, and then I just painted on watercolor paper kind of this galaxy type of background with a little mandala with my Posca white paint pen. And in here, just practicing more brush lettering, grateful, thankful, and blessed. And then I decided to try this out, and I really like it. So on the left, I have April, what went well in April, and on the right, I have what didn't go well. So I kind of reflect on what really went well, what I'm proud of, and what I need to work on for the next month. And then my motto for moving forward is the best and most beautiful things in this life cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart, by Helen Keller. So I just painted this picture to go with it. It's a Bohemian Girl. This is a printout of it actually. It's not the actual painting. The actual painting is on my Etsy shop, and it will be coming in a mug as well, with a quote on the back, so that's really fun. I love putting my paintings in here. If you scan them and upload them, then you can just print them out in the right size and paste them in your bullet journal for that month. This is more washi tape. This is another set that I got from Amazon that I can link in the description. And I just, like I said, I like having it, it's aesthetic, and it's also easy to come back and turn to when I'm trying to decide what washi tape to use. And then here is another painting I did and drawing, mixed media, and let your joy burst forth like flowers in the spring. So just that spring quote that I love, with a little bit of art that I did. Here's some more art that I did. I actually did a tutorial of this watercolor on my YouTube that you can see. And then I got pearlescent watercolors that I was testing out, and some other pens and watercolors that I got that I was testing out. And then this is my last spread for April. It is an art journal spread that I did that I have a tutorial of in my YouTube channel as well. And it says, let your soul shine and be free. And I just wanted it to be a really springy, fun, little bit retro vibe to this April spread. And yeah, after this, it starts into May, which I've already posted on my channel if you want to see how I did my make spread. So thanks so much for watching.